If your engine feels like it has suddenly lost its spirit and is gasping for air while you drive, you might be dealing with a P2282 diagnostic trouble code. This code indicates a significant air leak between the throttle body and the intake valves, which is a major problem because modern American engines require a perfect balance of air and fuel to run at peak efficiency. Your powertrain control module uses various sensors like the mass airflow sensor and the manifold absolute pressure sensor to measure exactly how much air is entering the engine. If the computer detects that more air is reaching the combustion chamber than what actually passed through the throttle body, it knows there is an unmetered leak somewhere in the system that should not be there. The symptoms of this air leak are usually pretty severe and very hard to ignore for any driver. You might experience a massive drop in engine performance where the car feels incredibly sluggish, or the engine might even shut off completely when you try to accelerate from a stoplight or pull onto a busy road. You might even hear scary backfires or feel the engine shaking due to misfires as the air-to-fuel ratio becomes way too lean for a clean burn. Common causes for this are often physical issues like a large vacuum leak on or near the intake manifold, or a blown intake manifold gasket that has failed over time due to heat and pressure. Sometimes the problem is just a dirty or defective mass airflow sensor, or even a programming error in the powertrain control module itself. To find the leak, you should perform a careful visual inspection of the intake area while the engine is running and listen for a hissing sound, which is a dead giveaway for a vacuum leak around the exhaust gas recirculation valve or the positive crankcase ventilation valve. You can also use a digital volt-ohm meter to test the sensors and make sure they are sending the right signals to the computer. Since an air leak can cause your engine to run dangerously hot and potentially damage the internal valves, you should see a mechanic immediately if you cannot find a loose hose or a simple crack to seal up yourself, because a steady hand and professional tools are usually needed to replace those tricky gaskets and restore your engine to its full power.